All right, it is Thursday of a short week. I didn't get out a lot of videos this week because I was teaching an 8-hour class for the past few days. It's been kind of busy running around with the kids and stuff. So here we are. We've had a fantastic week. Last 1, 2, 3, 4 days, we've just blasted to the upside. It was just phenomenal. This, despite all the bad news, global for the geopolitical landscape, to say the least. But here we are. The market is forward looking. Um, Typically, disasters, a lot of disasters don't affect the stock market. But here we are, and it is a fantastic week. It is earnings. We're in the earnings season. A lot of earnings coming out in the next this week and next week. Speaking of earnings, let's look at some of my earnings plays. We have DAL, Delta, $64. I sold this put at 34. It's currently trading at, well, it's not currently trading. It closed yesterday at $16. That's a profit of $47. Let's look at the chart here. DAL had fantastic earnings this morning. Was it this morning? Yeah. No. Yeah, this morning. Right here. Fantastic earnings. Skyrocketed. It's going to open up at about 37.20, which means for my call to trigger between now and tomorrow afternoon, it would have to drop almost 10% to trigger the put, which it's not going to do. So some people say, oh, I always take, profits when I make 80% profit. Well, I made I made 47 out of 64. That's pretty close, but this is going to expire out of the money. The chances that this gets triggered is next to nothing. So I could buy this back at 16 to make a $47 profit, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to let it expire. I got a day and a half on fantastic earnings from Delta. Now, let's look at a situation that is not Delta and not fantastic earnings, and that's WBA. WBA is in trouble. I have 200 shares. They pay a decent dividend. They're on the Dow 30. They're not supposed to move very much, but they do because they've made some poor decisions in the past. I sold these 42.50 calls at $50 a piece, and it is now trading at $8.50 each. And these are on the open. It's probably going to drop again. One, because they had horrible earnings. They made a killing during COVID. And now that COVID is over, then they are not making that killing anymore. And so this is for June 2024. So this is how many months away? 8 months away. And I'm going to hold on for $8 for 8 months? No. I'm going to free up my shares. I'm going to go ahead and create a closing order. I'm going to buy these two back. See, at the 12 limit, that's at the close yesterday. It's not going to be anywhere near that on the open. They have pharmacists striking. They have bad earnings. They have bad forecasting on. They have bad profit forecasting. So this is not going to be anywhere near 12. I'm going to go all the way down to see if it'll trigger at 6. I'll monitor this. There may be a rally in there somewhere this afternoon, but I think it's going to drop precipitously. Walgreens. So I'm going to confirm and send that. Take a profit on those. Confirm and send. Enter this order will cancel your open orders. Yes. I already have open orders on this to buy to close, but I think it's at $4, not $6. So, Yes, confirm and send. And there we go. I'm going to take profits on that. And then let's see where WBA is at. WBA Boots Alliance. Oh, yeah. And they merged with Boots from England. And that was not, that didn't turn out to be a very good investment either. They're just making very bad decisions. And earnings are kind of ridiculous also. Earnings used to be pretty straightforward. They either had a good quarter or they didn't. They either missed earnings or they didn't. And now every little thing will crush earnings, but the things that matter don't, if that makes sense. So, for instance, if I don't know, all your pharmacists go on strike, or all of the UAW workers go on strike, stock's not barely affected. If Elon Musk goes on the Joe Rogan show, all of a sudden they lose $2 billion in market cap. Or if a company has fantastic earnings, but they forecast a drop in earnings next quarter, that will trigger a sell off as well. So it's just earnings are kind of ridiculous, but it does play well for options. All that ridiculousness. So those are my earnings trades. Taking profits, when to take profits, when not to take profits. You gotta learn that. It's very important.